what is up, everybody, and welcome back to On the Whiteboard with the great Puckettini. What I got for you today is a play that I saw run a lot this weekend. I watched the LSU Florida State game, and both of them are running counter plays out of the spread formation. I'm going to show you the one we ran, which is a little bit different from what they did. You know, these are real flexible. You can change up the personnel however to fit your needs. But this is what we found the best way to do it, what we had personnel-wise. And now, first off, I'll show you, this is a new formation that I've not shown you yet. I'm just showing you a black formation. We're gonna have 2x2s. Right here, I'm showing you a red formation. But what we've done here is our A-back, our tailback, are really our best running back that can catch. He would usually be here in a slot, but we moved him back to the running back position. And he's the one we can move back and forth. I mean, we can move him all around. This is the way we did it with the personnel we had. And moved him back. So this is our red formation. We got our two receivers to the right. We got our tight end or an H-back, whichever, out to the left. Now, this could be another receiver if you want it to be, but I always worked out a lot of times where my tight end was as good as some other receivers. So I would split him out. And we would also go from this to like a wing T formation, okay? So I wouldn't have to sub in. I could just use these guys, and luckily we were balanced like we could do that. We had guys that were real flexible that could do that. Now, so the play we have here is red. We're sort of red formation. We got two backs in the backfield. We're red 57 GT. Now we name it 57 because that's telling us it's a different type of play. You know, we're going to pull two guys. A lot of times don't do that. So we always try to call plays in sequences kind of, or, you know, we put them in groups. So our 50 series, we're pulling two. And we tag it GT because who's going to pull is our guard and tackle. Now, if we were to put in H, maybe go with one back, put him up as an H back, we might call it GH. You know, we always tag who's pulling because we may change it in the game. You know, we might call black 57 GH, something like that. You know, I'm just making it up. But so we always tagged our puller so they knew who was pulling. Now I told you this in recent videos too. A lot of times I had a guard one year that was by far my best puller, my best blocker, and we would flip him from side to side and put him where he was going to pull or where the play was going to go. And I don't think anybody ever picked up on it. You know, if he's here, we might run 32 zone, 18, or we could run our traps. We'd run 21, 26, 57. We could, so just because he's on one side does not mean we're running behind him. We want him at the point of attack, wherever it was. But sometimes your guards are the same. I've had that before too, and I didn't flip anybody. Okay? Another thing, with pulling your tackle, I know there's some years where I had a tackle, I'm like, no way this play's going to work. And somehow it did. This is our best counter play we ever ran in the, probably the 10 years I was worked in the spread, okay? Including when I was a head coach at varsity level, we would run this along with a wing tee. Whatever we thought we could do that good that week, we did. We were very flexible. Now, so starting off, so we're in a red formation, and I would always call, you know, this is a red face. And so we're running our GT. We're going to run 7 hole. So it's really, a 1 or 3 or 5. We're really out here. We're wanting to trap this guy. It's trap play, counter play. All right. So first off, we want to block this play side first. Okay. So I'm going to flip here. So we start. We got to get this tackle blocked right here. Okay. Got to get him blocked. And we'd like to, if he shoots, but now a lot of times what this lineman is, you got to think this tackle is probably going to have an A gap. He's probably looking B gap because he's 30 linebacker. That's what we saw a lot of. Now you may not see that. You may see a 3-man front. We saw a lot of this because we ran the ball a lot out of the spread too. So we're thinking a lot of times he's going A gap. Now if he shoots here, we may have to do a little double and then 2 on 2. But right now the way it is, we're man up on him. He's man to man. And we're wanting to cave him down in here. And he stood up. We should be able to cave him down in that hole and get him out of the way. Now, let's go to the backside, the ones that are going to be pulling our GT. Now, that center has got to come back. He got to step straight down that line. He can't really step ahead. He's almost snapping and stepping here. But he also can't let this guy get much penetration. We're thinking he's probably going A gap too. So we want to stone him at the line. Because if he gets too much penetration, he's going to get in the way of a tackle. But like I said, it always seemed to work because we'll show you some backfield motion too, little smoke and mirrors. Now, so this end, he's coming up, right? He's thinking pass, whatever. He may set, whatever. He may set right in here. We're okay. So this is our pull guy. This is usually my best puller, my best lineman that can move. You know, if you have several of them, it can be that guy every time. Now, so I would, you know, we're pulling, we're gonna trap him right here, we're gonna block him out, okay? And then our tackle's doing the same thing. He's coming, he's following him, except he's wrapping right around that guard and getting upfield as quick as he can, okay? And like I said, guys, some of you I'm gonna tell you, I thought there was no way in the world that tackle could get there. I'm like, there's no way this play's gonna work, but it always seemed to work, okay? Because I think our backfield motion, excuse me, kind of had all these backers and stuff watching back here, and then they would kind of get out of position, that eye candy, and they would able to do it. Now, but if that guy couldn't, I didn't have another guard pull, I would maybe put an H-back up there, like LSU and Florida State were doing a lot. They used H-back, and guy would sit right here by one, and he would do the leading up in the hole. It's kind of, you just tailor it the way you can. I've seen some teams pull their center, you know, and I would tag it, you know, CG, CT, whatever, so they know who's pulling. Now, in the backfield motion, as soon as that ball passes by, this back's going first. He's getting the fake. We're acting like he's gonna get it, but he's coming and feeling for that tackle right there, okay? Quarterback's gonna get the ball, and he's gonna catch the ball, and he's gonna point it at his hip and bring it back. Quarterback's looking right at the center's butt. He's acting like he's gonna give it, and he's gonna bring it back. Not gonna even do much of a ride. He's just gonna point, bring it back. Now the back here, the one that's gonna get it, cover him in there, he's gonna step away and then come through, and he's gonna get it, and he's right here, okay? And you got a numbers advantage right here. You're basically 3 on 2, really, if we're trapping him. I guess 3 on 3, really, or actually 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 on 3. Got that tackle pulling. We got a huge numbers advantage. If we get that safety block, we make one guy miss, this guy's off the races, okay? Now, and you can run it 56 just the same way, okay? And that way then you have your tailback, your best running back, fastest guy, maybe your best athlete running it. But we ran this a lot because I'll show you tomorrow, play action pass off of this. But this was and so anyway, so the quarterback, he gets it, he points it, brings it back, and then he gives it that fullback, and he acts like he's coming back as 3-step drop. So quarterback's gonna fake and give here, and then he's 3-step drop, okay? Now, and we can throw off of that too. We'll have a play action pass I'll show you tomorrow. But in our receivers here, you know, we're wanting to get downfield on these safeties, try to chase down here and get in front of the guy. If he make him miss, cut these guys off. You know, our tight end here, he's wanting to kind of get here and lead, either one there. Or maybe he just wants to run like he's running a route, keep him out of it, because this guy could maybe chase us down. So we really would like to keep him out of it. You can change it, do whatever you want to do there. But I'm telling you guys, this is our best, by far best counter trap play. Okay, a lot of teams call it counter, and we use the H-back, we always use the GT. Okay, now, and I think that is good for now. But like I said, this was red 57 GT. We're going kind of 7-hole, trapping that in. You know, that's for an end that is giving us a lot of pass rush. You know, and he's looking to come field. You know, they're wanting to sack the quarterback. And we run this play and we nail them, and we get big yardage, big play right here a lot of times. And best counter play we ever had. And tomorrow, like I said, I'm gonna show you the play action pass off of it, and that was great as well too. Always worked really well, guys, I'm telling you. And a lot of times my 11 were not as good as those 11 over there, but it would work, okay? I think that this GT works because they're watching. It looks like we're giving it. And that running back is behind those linemen, and they can't see the ball. You know, we fake quarterback puts in his belly. He's kind of bent over, so they kind of lose track of the ball. They don't know where it is. Okay, and then we get it, and boom, we're gone. Safeties can't find the ball. You know, they're thinking we may be rolling out here, you know, and running our California play like I told you. Look for that. That was our best pass play we ever had. You could run that out of this. You know, you could run. Fake that and come around on an option, you know. So we've shown all this stuff I haven't shown you yet, but we had all these plays off of it too. So anyway, play of the day here. Best counter play there is. And like I tell you, a lot of these college teams are running it right now. You know, the GT, the counter play, best counter trap play you'll have, I guarantee. Thanks so much for joining me today on the whiteboard with Great Puckettini. Come back tomorrow and I'll show you the play action pass off of this that worked like a charm too. Thank y'all, see you later.